Did you know that the people of Japan have one of the lowest obesity rates in the entire world? Like literally 3 to 4%, while America is sitting at almost 42%. And it's not because they're starving themselves or grinding away at the gym every day. They've actually been using simple tricks for centuries that quietly burn fat without you even realizing it's happening. I went deep into Japanese culture, traditional practices, and actual research from Tokyo and Okinawa. And what I found completely changed how I think about weight loss. Most of us have been conditioned to believe that losing belly fat means doing more cardio, more dieting, more suffering. But the Japanese figured out something we never did. The fastest way to burn fat is to do less of the wrong things and more of these 7 specific tricks instead. So if you're ready to actually see results in 7 days, let's get into it. Okay, first things first. If you drink regular green tea every morning thinking it's helping you lose weight, you might be doing it completely wrong. The secret is matcha. And I know, matcha's everywhere right now. But here's what nobody actually explains. When you steep regular green tea, you throw away the leaves after, which means you're throwing away most of the benefits. With matcha, the leaves are ground into powder and you drink the entire thing. And the difference is insane. 1 single gram of matcha delivers about 137 milligrams of EGCG, which is the active compound that burns fat. A regular cup of green tea only gives you about 60 to 80. That's almost double from the same amount of tea. EGCG works by blocking an enzyme that breaks down a hormone in your body called norepinephrine. And norepinephrine is what tells your fat cells to release stored fat for energy. So when EGCG keeps norepinephrine active longer, your body just keeps burning fat for hours after you drink it. There was actually a study on 240 Japanese adults who drank 583 milligrams of catechins a day for 12 weeks, and they significantly reduced visceral fat without changing their diet or exercise at all. Drink 1 or 2 cups of matcha in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. Use water that's around 175 degrees, not boiling because boiling water destroys the catechins. And do not add milk because dairy proteins literally bind to the EGCG and cancel out the benefit. But matcha alone isn't going to give you the results you want. There's another Japanese trick that sounds completely fake until you hear the actual story behind it. A Japanese actor named Miki Ryosuke was dealing with serious back pain, so his doctor told him to do specific breathing exercises every day to help with rehab. He did it for about 50 days, and in those 50 days, he accidentally lost 28 pounds and 5 inches off his waist without changing his diet or doing any cardio, literally just from breathing. He turned this discovery into something called the long breath diet, and it's now one of the most popular weight loss methods in Japan. Here's how it works. Start by standing with 1 foot in front of the other, put 90% of your weight on your back foot, and squeeze your glutes hard. Then you inhale through your nose for 3 seconds while raising your arms over your head. Then you exhale forcefully through your mouth for 7 seconds while contracting every muscle in your core. You only have to do this for 2 minutes a day. And the science behind why it works is actually wild. Body fat is made up of oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen. When you breathe in deep, that extra oxygen goes to work on your fat cells, helping break them down into carbon dioxide and water. Then you literally exhale the fat out of your body as CO2. The deeper you breathe, the more oxygen reaches your fat cells and the more fat gets broken down. Plus, the forced exhale trains a deep core muscle called the transverse abdominal, which is the muscle responsible for actually flattening your stomach. Do this 2 minutes a day. That's it. If you're getting value from this so far, please subscribe because the next few tricks are the ones that absolutely shocked me when I learned about them. The next one isn't an exercise or a drink, it's a way of eating that the people of Okinawa, Japan, have been doing for almost 1,000 years. It's called harahachibu, which literally translates to stomach 80% full. The idea is simple. You stop eating before you feel completely full and stop at 80%. And here's why it works so well. Your brain takes about 20 minutes to actually register that your stomach is full, so if you eat until you feel completely satisfied, you've already overeaten by the time the signal reaches your brain. But if you stop at 80%, by the time your brain catches up 20 minutes later, you'll feel perfectly full. The Okinawans who follow this practice eat about 1,800 to 1,900 calories a day, which is hundreds of calories less than the average Western diet, but they don't feel deprived. They have one of the highest concentrations of people who live past 100 years old anywhere on the planet. They also have the lowest rates of heart disease, dementia, and obesity in the world. Their average BMI is around 18 to 22, while the American average is 26 or 27. That's about a 1.5 times increase. To actually do this, eat slowly and use smaller plates. Put your fork down between bites, and the second you feel like you could eat just a little more, stop. That's 80%. Wait 20 minutes and you'll realize you were already full. Now the next trick is one of the easiest ones on this list, and it requires literally no equipment. Walking. But not the way you've been doing it. There's a specific Japanese walking technique developed by researchers at Shinshu University, and it's called interval walking. Here's how it works. You walk briskly for 3 minutes, then you walk slowly for 3 minutes, then you switch back. Do that for 30 minutes total and 5 times a week, and the studies on this are honestly shocking. People doing this method lost more fat, lowered their blood pressure more, and improved their overall fitness more than people who just did regular, steady walking for the same amount of time. The reason is that the constant switching between fast and slow forces your heart rate up and down, which keeps your metabolism elevated way longer than steady cardio does. It also activates your fat-burning system more efficiently because your body has to keep adapting. You can literally do this anywhere, while on your way to school, on your way to the store, and even around your neighborhood after dinner. 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, and repeat. That's the entire routine. But there's another Japanese workout that's even shorter than that. And honestly, it might be the most efficient fat-burning method ever invented. It's called Tabata, and it was invented by a Japanese scientist named Dr. Izumi Tabata while he was studying Olympic speed skaters. Here's how it works. Pick any exercise, squats, jumping jacks, burpees, mountain climbers, anything. Do it as hard as you possibly can for 20 seconds, then rest for 10 seconds, and go again. Repeat that 8 times total. The entire workout is only 4 minutes long, but the actual science is unreal. Dr. Tabata's original research found that 4 minutes of this burned more calories over the next 24 hours than 60 minutes of steady cardio. Meaning you're not just burning calories during the workout, but you're triggering something called EPOC, which means your body keeps burning calories at an elevated rate for hours after you stop. So you basically turn your body into a fat-burning machine for the rest of the day from 4 minutes of effort. Just pick one exercise and set a timer, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and 8 rounds. Finished before you even break a real sweat. Now this next one is going to sound too simple to work, but the people of Japan have been using it for years. The Japanese towel method, developed by a Japanese doctor named Toshiki Fukutsudzi. And all you need is a regular towel rolled up into a tight cylinder. To start, lie flat on your back, place the rolled towel directly under your lower back at the level of your belly button, then stretch your arms above your head with your pinkies touching, and stretch your legs out with your big toes touching. Hold that position for about 5 minutes, and that's it. The reason this works is that most people have a tilted pelvis from sitting all day, which actually pushes your belly outward and makes it look bigger than it is. The towel method realigns your pelvis, lengthens your spine, and engages your transverse abdominal muscles all at the same time. People have reported visible changes in their waist size after doing this consistently for just a few weeks. It doesn't burn massive amounts of calories, but it does correct the postural problem that's making your stomach stick out in the first place. And the last one ties everything together, because none of the other tricks work if you're still eating the wrong way. Traditional Japanese meal structure is called Ichiju Sansai, which means 1 soup, 3 sides. Instead of one massive plate of food, you get a small bowl of rice, a small bowl of soup, and 3 small dishes with different vegetables, proteins, and pickles. Everything is portion controlled by design. You're never overeating because the structure of the meal physically prevents it. And every bite is a different flavor, a different texture, a different temperature, so your brain stays engaged the entire time, which actually makes you feel more satisfied with less food. The other thing this does is force you to eat a wider variety of nutrient-dense foods in one sitting instead of just stuffing yourself with one thing. You can copy this, even if you're not eating Japanese food. Just use smaller plates and bowls, and build your meal around vegetables instead of starches. Add a small protein, a small grain, and a small side. Slow down and pay attention. Your stomach will fill up way faster than you expect. None of these 7 tricks require gym memberships, expensive supplements, or starving yourself. They're all built on simple principles the Japanese have been using for centuries to stay lean while everyone else struggles. So here's your challenge. Pick just one of these tricks and start it today, not next Monday, not after the weekend. Today, do it for 7 days straight and watch how your body responds. Then add another one the week after, because the truth is, the people who actually get results aren't the ones doing everything perfectly. They're the ones who actually start.